Hi, this is Lizzie, and in this week's video I want to talk to you about budget. And the reason that I want to talk to you about budget is because it's a question that comes up again and again. And at the moment I'm doing a lot of inquiry calls with potential new clients, and it's the question that they often will ask me what their budget should be. And as you can imagine, it's actually a question that only you can answer, really. I can tell you what I think you should spend, but it's certainly not up to me to decide on anyone's budget. But there's a few things that you can do to help you decide what your budget should be or could be. Now, one of the things that I came across when I was writing my book, because it is a question that comes up a lot, is what should the budget be? And the general consensus was that in terms of your image and your style, particularly regarding work and as a career investment, the general rule of thumb came up at 5% of your net salary. Now, again, the thing is with that is that what people have got to spend is totally personal. Some people's outgoings are going to be completely different to other people's. People's values are different on what they find is important. But I just think it's a good rule of thumb to just have an idea of what that would look like for you. So if you take what your 5% of your net of your salary is, and just have a look and see whether that's something that you currently pay. You might find that you're paying way over that, you're spending way over that on your image, or you might find that you're far, far short of that. And if you're really, really far short of that, then it might be a clue that you're actually underinvesting in yourself. And the term of 5% really can account for everything from your image completely. So whether your hair, nails, grooming, general self-care. So it's not just about buying clothes, but again, it's just a rule of thumb, and it's just something that can give you an idea where you currently fall in that. And then the next thing to do is to really look at where you are in your career. And obviously a lot of the women that I work with are looking to invest in their wardrobe because it's a career move. It's something that they know will help them with their confidence. It'll help them position themselves at work. You know, a lot of my clients are actually looking for promotion, or they've been promoted and they really want to set their stall out and sort of arrive at that new role with feeling confident and to showing people that they're in that position. And they want their clothes to signal that. So we're looking at what that potential increase in salary might mean for them and what the investment could be. And so one of the things that I look at regarding budget is to really see where they're currently spending their money. And if they're actually got a good salary and they're going for a good job, but they're still buying sort of low high street clothes, then I really ask them to address that. And we'll really look at, it's not about how much to spend, but it's how much to invest. And often when people ask me about budget and what they should be spending, the thing is, it's really where they're starting at. If I've got a client who has got a wardrobe that's very, very high street based, but they are moving up the ladder and they want to invest more, then we might be starting again with a lot of the pieces they own. So therefore they're really going to have a much more significant budget to invest than somebody who's already got a lot of key pieces at a mid-range level and actually just looking to supplement that. So I want you to really have a look at where you're currently spending your money on your wardrobe before you start to invest. And once you have an idea of what your budget is, if you're actually finding that you're really underinvesting, and to see where you could actually take some of your new salary or take some money out of savings to actually invest in your wardrobe, then when you know what that figure is, and I really suggest that you do have a budget in mind, you can actually look at what the price point can be that you can shop. So I divide the stores up into 3 levels, with the basic high street, the quality high street, which is the mid-range, and then quality brands. And when you're looking to buy, when you know what the price points are, it means that you can actually work out where to invest your money more. So for example, on some things you could actually spend the money more in the high street, or some pieces, and some that you could spread out as investment pieces. So for example, I really feel that there's certain pieces such as coats that are worth investing in because they will last so much longer. But certain things in your wardrobe that you're wearing that you just, you don't need to wear every day to really wow at a meeting, that you can get on the high street. So as an example of this, if you've got a budget that you're going to divide up, but you need to spread it, it's worth sort of finding out, what the different price points are for different items. And as an example is, for example, a silk shirt on the high street. You can get a silk shirt on the high street for between sort of £40 at H&M to sort of £70 in somewhere like And Other Stories. Now, if you were to go up a level and go into quality high street, that price would jump up to more like £100, £150. If you're going into high quality clothes such as Joseph, somewhere like that, Boss, Joseph, you could be looking at anything from about £250, £300. Now those might not be everyday items, but they might be something that you're aspiring to for certain events and certain meetings. But it's just worth knowing where different items are in the scale of price, so that you can actually think about your budget and see where the best place to invest your money is. And I really urge you to think of it as investing. It's not spending. And I think this is another thing that a lot of women have a resistance about spending money on their wardrobes, is because they've got this thing that they've been holding on to, whether it's from their background or the values of their family, where it's frivolous to be buying clothes. And I really urge people to try and put that to one side and see this as something where, when you're buying clothes that you really love and that you feel confident in, they're an investment in your career and they're an investment in yourself. And I really see that when you buy good quality clothes, the impact can be quite, amazing on a career, because of how they make you feel. But also, I also see that when people have clothes that they really value and they enjoy wearing, they look after them more. So just hanging things up at the end of the day, washing them with care, making things last longer, which obviously is beneficial for everybody in the environment. So just think a little bit more about your budget and what you could have to invest in your clothes. And then when you actually start to look in your wardrobe and see what pieces that you need that are going to transform your wardrobe, you've got a better idea about what price point that you can be shopping in. So I hope you find that useful. If you've got any questions, please do get in touch and ask. And obviously, if you want some help with any of this, there's much more information about this kind of topic in my book. But also, obviously, I'm here to help you one-on-one as well. So please do get in touch, and I look forward to hearing from you.